Royce O'Neal. Ingles attack.
Zubats comes over green 3.
Absorbs quite a bit of contact. No whistle, no basket. And in transition.
0 seconds is the idea that an offensive player will make their decision to shoot, drive, or pass immediately without pausing on the catch. Starting with the shot decision, the decision-making progression is that all players must be prepared to catch the ball in a shot-ready position. This may mean using a technique such as fight for your feet, which we can see in this clip, to be ready for the shot. While a significant gap cues an obvious shot decision, for the best shooters, even less space is needed. While we assume that this is an obvious and easy decision, it is actually rather the contrary. In these clips, we can see examples where shot decisions were turned down, with the incorrect decisions leading to turnovers or difficult shots. Against good defenses, open shots are tough to find, so we encourage taking them when one arises. The pass decision exists if players are not open on the catch, or if there is a teammate who is open in more space than them who can get an even better shot. The extra pass is also made in keeping with our 0 seconds philosophy to send the pass without pausing, getting it into the shooter's hands as quickly as possible. Driving can be one way to use and then expand an advantage. We will be looking in these clips at numerous situations of drive decisions, all in keeping with our 0 seconds philosophy of players being ready to get the ball down and attack without significant pause or freezing. The confluence of individual, task, and environmental specific constraints mean that the techniques used in each clip is always different. This is because the situation in which they're in is never the same. Here we see the inside hand is used to push the ball out and create space. This means as coaches, we have to create situations in our practices for players to make these decisions as opposed to drilling the same techniques repetitively. You may be wondering where fakes come into play. Well, on all the clips we saw so far, the advantage was already there, so fakes were not needed because the shot, pass, or drive decision was the best way to use that advantage. But here we can see the defender is more neutral. In neutral situations where an obvious shot, drive, or pass decision is not so clear, fakes may be used to create the initial advantage. One situation where fakes can be used in the modern game is on the flyby. A quick fake followed by the quick side dribble can create enough separation to shoot the three, staying beyond the three-point arc. As you watch these clips, again notice how the technique is different every time. Sometimes a cross step is used, sometimes the outside leg is followed by the inside leg, and sometimes it's vice versa. Sometimes big separation is obtained on the first dribble, whereas sometimes it's just a very small one. This again is because of the fact that no situation is the same and every player is different. Here we can see the shot fake being used in a more neutral situation, which then creates an opportunity to drive with the on-ball defender getting out of position. This is an example of where fakes may wish to be used if the obvious 0 seconds decision is not there. Here, the fake is useful in creating the advantage before a great 0 seconds shot decision is made. This is an interesting clip because LeBron is arguably open for a shot decision. The fake, however, is useful in creating an even bigger advantage before obtaining a corner three from a better three-point shooter, which is a higher value shot. This is where the fakes used were actually conducive to the offense. The concept of stampeding the catch can be combined with our 0 seconds drive decision. The stampede can be used if a defender is out of position or over helping. By stampeding the catch and then immediately getting the ball down, it is an easier way to immediately use an advantage. Spacing concepts are critical if players are able to be in a situation to apply their 0 seconds concepts. By lifting out of the corner to break the three in a row, the passing window is created to then apply a 0 seconds decision. A great cue you can use with your players is simply to find their window which breaks the 3-in-a-row spacing. You can see how this actually makes the 0-second decision to drive in this instance even easier due to the fact that it opens up a driving lane. We cannot always play with 0-second concepts, especially when trying to create the advantage. Here off this post-up, by being more patient and taking time, Kawhi then makes a great pass to make the 0-second decision obvious on the skip. By being patient, particularly in the low post, this gives time for post reactions to occur and for the post player to assess the floor. Having said that, if an advantage exists, then by all means, post players should look to score with a 0-seconds reaction. Most of the time, however, particularly against even matchups, posts will slow down to look for cutters and players open off post reactions. In any situation where we are trying to create an advantage, the game is slower and we are not playing with 0 seconds. You can see 2 clips of ball screen situations here used where the fakes are a great part of the setup in using the ball screen. What are some examples of common affordances in the game for 0-second situations to be applied? Shaking up on the ball screen is a common situation we see where 0-seconds decisions are critical. In general, any fill behind or pull is a good opportunity to apply a 0-second read. Likewise, on pick and pop or ghost screen situations, the 0-second concept can be a great way to increase the advantage. The major takeaway is in any situation where an advantage has been triggered, applying 0-seconds concepts is a great way to seek out the best shot. Have you got any questions from this breakdown? Feel free to send us a message on social media and we'll get back to you. Thanks for watching.